A couple of more Trump sound bites here before we get to the Democrat side of things. As you know, Donald Trump is saying he may not show up at the Fox debate tomorrow night. Here he is last night on CNN talking about it. Wolf Blitzer said, Donald, you and Megyn Kelly have had issues, and she's one of the moderators of Thursday's debate. Are you going to be there? Are you going to show up at the Fox debate?
I don't like her. I might be the best thing that ever happened to her. Whoever even heard of her before the last debate? But I thought she was very unfair in the last debate. I'm not a fan of Megyn Kelly. If I think I'm going to be treated unfairly, I do something else. But I don't think she can treat me fairly, actually. I think she's very biased, and I don't think she can treat me fairly. But that doesn't mean I don't do the debate. I don't think she can treat me fairly, and I'm not a big fan of hers. Maybe I know too much about her.
Okay, now, did you know how many times he said, I'm not a big fan, I don't like her, she doesn't like me? That was the whole bite. He kept repeating that. My contention is that's when he's thinking of what he next wants to say, and this case didn't come up with anything. So he kept repeating what his point was. Now, let me see a show of hands in there. I got 3 people here. It could have been on the Texas grand jury, for all I know. How many of you think Trump is going to show up at the debate on Fox? All 3 think he's going to show up. Exactly. Exactly right. This is called hyping the audience. This is called creating an even larger audience than Fox got when they had their 25 million or 24 million, whatever it was. There's no question he's going to show up. Well, there might be a question. But he wasn't finished knocking Megyn Kelly. Good Morning America today. George Stephanopoulos, well-known Democrat Party hack, says, seems like Fox News might be taunting you a little bit, suggesting you're showing fear. You're a little bit afraid to show up because of Megyn Kelly. You might be afraid of her. You're afraid of the questions that she might ask you.
No, I have no fear. I don't think she's a good professional. She's very biased against me. I don't think she's a very talented person. I don't think she's a good reporter. I love doing the debates. I just do think they should get competent reporters. They shouldn't use somebody like her. She's not very good at what she does, I will tell you that.
We should assume you'll be there Thursday night?
Well, you can probably make that assumption, but I'm thinking about it.
He's holding out the possibility he won't show. Come on. And have it written and said that he chickened out because Megyn Kelly... See, he issued a demand. He told Fox, you get her out of there. She doesn't like me. She hates me. She's not very talented. I saw enough blood last time. I don't want to see any more. Get her out of there. I'm not showing up. I don't want to do the debate. Well, he didn't say the blood. I just threw that in there. And Fox said, you don't get to pick the journalists. You don't get to pick the journalists. Screw this. And Trump's, okay, well, I'm not going to show up. I might not show up. I might not. All the while continuing to insult her. This just hypes it. This just hypes it. And, in fact, everybody knows what's going to happen. She can't back down. She's got to ask what everybody would consider to be a tough question. He has to be prepared to deal with it. However, see, I told you she hates me. I told you. I knew I shouldn't have come here. I knew it. But I wanted to be true to my commitments. But look at that. She doesn't like me. You can tell by the very first question she asked me. She prefers somebody else up here. Anybody, I can just see it happening. Both of them have to stay in character. Not an insult. Don't misunderstand. Here's F. Chuck Todd weighing in on this on the Today Show today. He was talking to Mount Wauer. Mount Wauer said Donald Trump threatening to pull out of the Fox News debate because Megyn Kelly is going to be there. Does he do anything with that strategy other than make her a bigger superstar?
I think it does. Look, I think he's working the ref a little bit. And already, if he gets a question he doesn't like, he can just chalk it up to that. So I think he's just setting the expectation.
So he's working the ref a little bit. He's trying to get fair questions, easy questions, and so forth. And if he doesn't, he can just say, see, she doesn't like me. See, I told you she's biased. See, I told you they had it in for me, but I showed up, or what have you.